Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is Pat-Man, Pat Machine, All Cop, Robocop. Yes, Ultimate Robocop. We got this early in the UK, so I thought I would show it off to you guys, because I know how much you like to see me review NECA figures. On this side we have Robocop, well, the Murphy face, as I will be calling it. I don't know whether the Robocop in the original thing was done in white print, though. I don't know, that logo doesn't look like the normal... On the back, Robocop, Pat-Man, Pat Machine, All Cop, the future of law enforcement, featuring spring-loaded holster. Includes Auto 9, which was a Beretta 9mm with just some bodywork on it, Cobra assault cannon, data spike, right hand, blast effect, and interchangeable heads. Yeah. Robocop, yeah. Robocop with his helmet on the top. We have Robocop, which is the movie poster, which is on the front. Underneath, MGM. Apparently MGM now own it. I didn't know Metro-Goldwyn, well, it must still exist. But they owned it from 2021. Interesting fact. Made in China, barcodes and things down there. Do a quick close-up of the barcode, because I know some of you like the barcodes. It's kind of weird doing these videos, because one lot of you want barcodes, one lot don't want barcodes. One want to see me take them out of the box, others don't want me to take them out of the box. So I just do what I like. Right, so let's open this up. And there he is. So the backdrop there is obviously the that's been used for, let me have a think, American Wolf in London, a few Turtles figures, maybe a Predator here and there. They do redress it and reuse it. There is the man himself with Murphy's face there. The Cobra assault rifle. I call it assault rifle. Hand cannon. The blast effect. Yeah, it's looking good so far. So, let's get him out of the box. Now, I know some of you have learned this from me. But apparently, open them from the bottom. Oh, there we go. Right. Let's see if we can slide that tongue out and do it over here. Oh, so there is instructions for the holster. Okay, can you see that? Push up on lever on the back of Robocop's right thigh. 2 panels open, revealing holster chamber. Place Robocop's Auto 9 pistol in holster chamber. 4 close thigh panels by pressing on the front panel only. Okay. Do not press on side panel, it may break the function. Oh, this is sounding like we may have something that could go wrong on these figures. Right, so we shall slide him out of there. It's NECA, and I don't know NECA for doing movable parts. The backdrop there is just, like I say, more wall from that set dressing that they use quite a bit. Oh, we've got 2 of these. Okay. Any more in there? No. Box down there. Yep, same instructions. They've just put 2 in, so I've got a spare. Hey! Right, so the little cable tie. Now you see, this is nice now because I've put black cable ties in there. So it's not going to destroy it if you're leaving it in the packet. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a big thing across his waist. And there's no other ones other than those. Actually, the only thing is these are really tight these days. Let me just do it over here so that I don't chop through my finger or chop through anything that I shouldn't. There we go. You've kind of got to cut the end off, because otherwise, there we go. We're in. Right. I love the sound of plastic breaking in the morning. And out of the box. Hang on, I knocked a table then. It stands reasonably well. Reasonably. He's kind of got a bit of a forward lean, but yeah. Let's tilt. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Now I will say, I watched the film the other day. I'm looking at this. I watched the film the other day and I thought, I've always thought that he had pearlescent sort of paint in, like, the metal had a pearlescent look to it. But Oh, it's always fun moving the joints on a neca figure. But I've noticed over the years that it is actually, okay, that joint is the one that comes off. So that's why that one looks like it's ready to come off. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I always thought there was some kind of pearlescent paint. But when you actually watch the film, it's just like this. It's just sprayed dots of... Actually, there should be more purple around there. And slightly less around the front, but... I don't know whether the helmet... What do you think? It looks slightly more like the action figure one that I had as a kid. Yeah, they made a cartoon series, would you believe? And a toy range of Robocop. But yeah, it's a nice looking figure though. Yeah, now it's there, right. So when I was holding it there, it looked weird. But now I'm looking at it from the right angles. It looks pretty good. So, extreme close up. Pan up slowly. Yeah, the paintwork in the film has kind of a pearlescent look to it, but when you actually look, it's just that they sprayed colours. I think they got a little bit more technical with the second film. The armour was a little bit more, they put a bit more money into it. I'm going to be intrigued to see if the pistons work. And all the stuff underneath. So he's with it, it says NECA 2017 under a lot of these figures, because people say to me that they must not be right because it's got the wrong dates underneath, but I just think that's NECA has some kind of copyright for the name or something. Yeah, let's have a look, see if these, yeah, the pistons do actually work. Cool. Interesting. So let's have a look. Articulation wise, we have head forward, head back, tilt either way, most of the way around, so you can have him looking quizzical. Not a lot of back, I will say. Not a lot of up. Quite a lot of forward, but not a lot of up. Okay. Now, obviously the arm's not going to move very well because the shoulders itself is going to get in there. But it does have full rotation round. Not a lot of up because, obviously, again, its own body armour does go quite a way back though. But the nice thing about this is the joints are kind of hidden because Robocop has joints. So you don't have to look at, you know, holes. The top there has a little bit of swivel in it, a little bit back, a little bit forward. Not, let's see if we can, I don't know, actually quite a bit of back. I'm surprised by that. Not a lot of forward though, so you can look down that way. Yeah, he does pull some. There is the bit where he's trying to shoot the bad guy, and yeah, it looks, yeah, he pulls some funny shapes. So there is maneuverability in the waist, as we can see there. The legs have got a ball joint in there. There's not a lot of outwards, obviously. Again, its own body weight, its own body work is, legs do come together, but yeah. The knees, pretty good. Not a butt kicker, but then it's not going to be. So yeah, you are going to get, you know, some nice posability out of him. Yeah, it's pretty good. Reasonably impressed with that. Right, let's have a look. Let's just stand him, I'll lay him there. So the extras in here. There's the rifle, which those bits do feel, oh right, that just popped out. Whew. Thought I'd broken it. They don't ever really take them down, so I'm going to leave it there for now. But it is nice. I'm sure that there is a, I don't know, a G.I. Joe figure or some action figure that could do with a bigger gun. With the way they're doing guns these days. That's going to look pretty good. I think it is based on a real sniper's rifle, which I'm sure somebody out there will tell me what rifle it is based on. Quite nice. Right, let me put that Out of the way, put that there. Right, he has the gun, put a head, a hand, and the gun effect. Right. So there is the Murphy face, which is pretty good. I like that. The wiring and stuff at the back there. I think they could have maybe made a little bit more of an indent there, because it does really look like a separate head. You know, like his face has just been stuck on it, where that doesn't work quite as well as it did in the film. There is no manoeuvrability in that. It's good. I like it. But they could have just gone a little bit over the edge. That makes sense? Yeah. Right. We have the spike, which doesn't come out, doesn't go in. It would have been nice if that had come out, actually, so you could have had him with a less gun hand. I'm sure there will be people out there that will just snap that bit off, paint a bit of black over it and just stick it on there. But maybe I should have put a bit of blood on there. You know, plot spoilers. Right, I'll have a look at the gun. So that is the gun, which is a nice representation. Like I say, it's a Beretta 9mm with bits sort of built onto the front to make it look technically advanced. And that bit goes on like that. It's kind of sticky. Weird. And it smells funny. It does. It kind of feels a bit like a very stiff jelly sweet. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, like the jelly baby. Would anybody like a jelly baby? But yeah, it's an interesting. Do that, then you can see it. That's an interesting concept. That's the bullet coming out. So yeah. Right, turn that off. So let's see what said gun looks like in his hand. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking that. That looks good. Yeah. That is a nice Robocop. Right, now I'm going to do the bit that's going to scare me. Okay, so that goes like that. Let me get the instructions, because I've got two of them. So you put the gun in, I guess. Is there a hole on that side? No. So I'm guessing that goes through the trigger, like that sort of thing, and then push it close from the front, and that's come off again. There we go. Right, there's a little bit sticking up there, so you get it over that, and you've got to get it in just the right spot. Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that one bit. That's making me nervous. So I'm afraid, as nice as an idea as it is, I think mine is just going to be stood like that with the gun in his hand. I think it's great that they put that idea in there, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think mine is just going to be in an action pose, because when that hole's open on the side, it does look a little bit. Let me just I'll open it again, do your close up. When you look in there, that doesn't look fantastic, does it? It's weird, because as you're pushing that, you've got a habit of putting your finger on the button that releases it. I am going to say now, there's going to be people that are going to be gluing this shut. It's going to break and they're going to glue it shut. So, yeah. Right, let's just see if we can swap the head. Let me Right, so the whole neck comes out, and that goes on. So yeah, the move, actually, do you know what? That looks quite cool. I'm reasonably impressed with that. Yeah. And that would obviously be off there. So there's a big plug on the end of there. Big hole in the end of there. And do be careful, because I've got a feeling that you're going to go like that. And that is pointy. I mean, it's bendy, but it's still quite... Now you can't sort of get, I don't know, it feels like you should get, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave him. He's definitely going to be stood there with his, let me swap, there you go, that back. Right, let's see if we can do that. And that. Yeah. I am relatively impressed. The paint apps with the purpley bits on there, I know that they have to do it. I don't know whether they've done it right. I am going to watch the film for the 4,444th time. When I was a kid, I told my mate to go get me, he knew the lady that worked in the local video shop. And he said, I mean, this is when I was too young to watch these films. And he said, I can get you anything you want. And I said, get me Robocop. And he, right. So I went to see him later on. And he went, I got you something. What did you get me? And he went, I got your batteries not included. Yeah. Slightly different film. He also did the same with Highlander. Got me something completely different, but I did get to see him eventually. But yeah, Robocop is a great film. And this is a pretty cool figure. I say the paint apps are a little odd maybe with the purple, but that is how it is in the film. It's more sprayed on than it's pearlescent. But I think there should be maybe a little bit more around that bit there and a bit more blue, and I'm sure there's going to be people out there that are going to customise this. It's going to get a lot of repaints. But yeah, I think it's got potential to be stood in some... I mean, he's not the most action-posed hero, is he? Because most of it is just, you know, straight. But for that display on your shelf, you're probably going to get... I'm going to take that off for now because it's blocking... I'm probably going to just have that. That, to me, it's cool. It's a great idea. I don't know if I like it. Just out of interest, here is a previous Robocop, which actually, this is a McFarlane Movie Maniacs from quite a while ago. And he's bigger, actually. But less manoeuvrable. It's funny, I've nearly posed him in the same pose, except he's got a closed hand. This guy is nowhere near... Oh, I don't know, actually. He's more manoeuvrable than I remember him being. But then, because he's been on this base, he's been kind of stuck, locked in one position. Which one do you think looks better? Because the head's bigger on that one. But it's not... that's intriguing. The new one comes in at the height of... let's see, just a tiny little bit under 18 centimetres. Or 7 inches. Around the 7 inches mark. This guy, from the foot of the base, is over 7 inches. And he's over 18 centimetres. So he's bigger. But it's weird, isn't it? I do like the base for this, though. But anyway, I shall remove him from said video. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty cool looking figure. We'll do another quick close up. Right, his face that way. There we go. It's nice. It's got it. You know, I was intrigued to see how they would do the paint apps, and this is a lot. There's another one coming out. Is it Higher? I can't think what they're called. It looks like Higher, and it's going to be in a similar scale. but it's over 100. It's over 100 quid. This wasn't that much. I did get this from Star Action Figures. They are out of stock now, sadly, but I did get this. So thank you to Star Action Figures for getting this to me so quickly. Go have a look at their page. I'm not sponsored or anything, but if you want to sponsor me, just leave a comment at the bottom. Get in touch. Yeah, it is a really nice figure. Yeah. So, I am going to wind this up now because there's not a lot else I can talk about with him. So, if you're new to the channel, please, please, please help out by hitting the subscribe button down there. There's a lot of you out there that are watching this. I think the algorithm's working against me at the moment. I've put some really, what I think are really good videos on lately. They've got really viewing figures. So it's up to you guys. If you have friends that are into this kind of stuff, advertise for me. Tell them to come and have a look at the channel. Yeah, I'm doing all I can to get you guys to watch. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a tip down there in the thanks button. You know what to do. Just hit the thanks button and, you know, help the channel out. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great figure. So, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great night. And we will see you all in the next video. I'd buy that for $1. I had to do it somewhere in the video, didn't I?